Pentagon power struggles are not what you'd expect. Hey, I am Chuck the Bureaucrat, and when I first came to the Pentagon back in 2009, I had this very distinct expectation that power struggles would be acquisitive in nature. Up to that point, my experience with generals was they seemed to like power. The ones I had seen had kind of jealously guarded all decision-making, and they made it clear that as many decisions as could possibly be routed through them should be. So it was kind of a shock to me when I got to the Pentagon, the center of military might for the most powerful country in the world, and I discovered what real power struggles look like. The short description of these contests is that people, usually generals, will try to make other people, usually other generals, officially responsible for decisions. Now, you know my view. Bureaucracy exists because of the distribution of resources, and it grows because of competition to get those resources. And power is the ability to influence the distribution of those resources. And so you might expect that naturally the people seeking power within the bureaucracy would want to explicitly control that distribution of resources. But see, power is not about the ability to control. It's about the ability to influence. And if you can heavily influence that distribution of resources without ever being responsible for controlling it, that is awesome. Because remember, general officers have hard jobs. If they make a decision and it goes sour, they might not be around for long. So sure, they want to influence decisions, but they certainly do not want their grubby little fingerprints all over it. So the real power struggle is getting somebody else to sign that memo. And this can be pretty frustrating for that military operator fresh from the field. I mean, it seems like everybody is playing hot potato for absolutely no reason. From time to time, I've seen new colonels show up and be like, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I'll sign that memo. And then their one-star snatches them by the ear and drags them off for a counseling. Colonel Clemens is no longer allowed access to pens. So what do? You got something, it needs to be signed, but nobody wants to put their digital signature on it. Don't fight the power struggles. Just let that be. Instead, you start doing some research, looking at U.S. code, executive orders, DoD policies, and regulations. That is a big library, and somewhere in there, somebody has already given you guidance on the issue that you care about. In fact, a lot of times, these hot potato issues crop up because of a lack of familiarity with existing guidance. More than once, I have seen these power struggles just evaporate the instant somebody said, AR such and such says that the G2 is responsible for that. It might not get you to the decision, and it might not get you the decision that you want, but it will at least move you past all the mud wrestling over who's responsible. Now, if you want to see how bureaucracy can spread when people don't like the decisions that get made, watch this video.